Hey, Andrew.
Hey!
We didn't even clear any of this out of here.
We don't need to.
Why?
Because look at your floor. There's way bigger issues going on.
Hold on. So was this airing today?
Yes.
Wow. Welcome to Bowl Chat.
It's live, baby.
It's been a minute. What?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, we haven't had a Bowl Chat in quite some time.
I know. But we're doing it.
Yeah, so let's not get into all that because we don't need any arguments and whatnot.
Well, there's nothing that we would argue over.
Okay.
I tried to record last week and you couldn't.
All right, here we go. It's the first Bowl Chat of the new year. Welcome, and you know what, Andrew?
I think we already had one of the new year.
We
right?
did not.
Oh, wow.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll give
Is
that
this
to you.
supposed to show you that we changed?
All I know is I type in BC and nothing happens.
Maybe you should type in Bowl Chat.
It's not under Bowl Chat.
Maybe you should type in CK and it's dash Bowl Chat.
It's not because it's under BC.
How do you know?
Because I made this whole thing.
Well, if you made it, then why isn't it there?
I'm going to have a stroke. So, how's life, Andrew?
It's time for Bowl Chat.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, I just did it for you.
It's
You don't
not
even need
there.
to do it anymore.
It's not here.
Okay.
So just start talking, Andrew.
There she is.
There it is.
So it was under Bowl Chat.
This is Bowl Chat.
What's crazy is I said
Yeah.
search that, and then you kept saying I'm the one who labeled it, and then
Whatever, bro. If this is your first
are
time
you
here,
taking Prevagen?
no, I need it.
Yeah.
It's expensive. I just can't hack it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get them to sponsor. Hello, Scotty's Memory Minute, sponsored by Prevagen. Let's get them in here.
It's just you making old man noises. Let me find this. Can't find it.
And then
Where'd I put that?
And then ding, remembered. It's right here. Thanks, Prevagen.
I always put my keys there.
I don't know. You know what? Somebody should be working on that. All these things that we mention every once in a while, someone in the sales department should be like, oh, yeah.
Wow, they did it. They mentioned Prevagen.
Okay.
I mean, does Prevagen spend money on radio ads
Yeah, I've
or
heard it.
podcast ads?
Yeah. How do you think I know that it's derived from jellyfish?
Maybe you should write down what we mentioned, and then I'll send it over,
Okay.
like I do with other things.
All right.
Just saying.
So what do you got? How was New Year's?
It was good.
It's a long time ago. Who cares about that
Yeah,
anymore? This
it was
already...
lame. I went to Disneyland this weekend. Also, I did the Alter Ego Festival out in L.A., and Bush was there.
Glycerine Bush?
Yes, they did. And the best was there were several people there who were like, "Who's Bush?" And they were like, "Oh, you don't know the song Glycerine?" And I almost called you and was like, "Oh, Scotty, Bush is playing."
Oh my God! You
Glycerine.
should have FaceTime me. I don't want to come back down from this cloud.
Glycerine.
Oh man, I would have loved to. Have
You
seen
should
them.
work it next year.
I wasn't offered to work it.
Well, just talk to Elizabeth and she'll make sure you're there.
Did they do that one? Did they do that
I
one?
think I don't.
Definitely did that one.
They did.
Yes. Oh God, I love it. Oh, Machine Head, dude. Here we go with the music again. I don't care.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they did that one.
Yeah, they did Machine. They probably did this one also.
Probably. I don't remember.
Find my
But anyway.
a-hole brother.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did a bunch of those. I saw.
Swallowed.
Warm sun.
What?
So yeah, they did. They were there. Okay.
Chemicals between us. Yes. Oh man, my '90s alternative is coming out. Even though it's a lot of that's 2000s.
My '90s alternative is coming out. Just let me get my skateboard.
No.
So cool. Whoa.
Little things.
Yeah, little things.
All right, go on. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Yep.
they were there. The 1975 were there,
Uh-huh.
which I love. I saw them perform a couple songs. They didn't play the one song I wanted, though.
Mm-hmm.
They have a song called "Oh Caroline." It sounds like an 80s song.
That was the one that Shaggy did?
It is not.
Okay.
But they sing it, and it sounds like an 80s song, and it's one of my favorites, but they didn't do that one. But they did Somebody Else, which is like another one of my jams from them. So I was happy.
Okay.
Fall Out Boy was there.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, they do the same sets every time.
Why can't I find this song?
Okay.
Anyway,
But yeah, that was fun. And then the next day I went to Disneyland.
I was at Disneyland one time and I went by myself, so it wasn't that much fun.
I went a couple years ago with Coaster Boy Josh, and we got too late. They didn't have the genie system that they have now, so we really didn't get to do much. But this time, I got a whole day there. I had the best time. I love Disneyland. Not as much as Disney World.
Right, it's
but it still holds a
smaller,
special
isn't
place
it?
in my
It's
heart.
smaller, and there's only one park, right?
2 parks.
2 parks.
It's Disney Land, which has the castle, which is puny.
Yeah.
They have the new Star Wars land there.
Ooh.
Space Mountain. Okay.
Sorry, we just recorded serial killers, and you'll have to listen on Monday and find out why I just made that sound.
Cool. Anyway, so they have that there, but then they have Disney's California Adventure. And what's crazy about it, and what my favorite part about it is that the California Adventure used to be called like Disney's California, I think. And it was literally just modeled after California. And people were like, why am I going to a park based off of California in California? That's dumb.
Okay.
So then they changed it, and now they have like Pixar Pier and all this other fun stuff.
You know who was there?
Play.
Do you have to pay for that?
Probably because the Chips people are the only ones who have ever copyright striked a video down.
Phil Bondelli didn't like it?
I'd have no idea, but he can choke.
Did you see California Highway Patrolman when you were out there?
I did not.
What do you mean? You drove? Do you not pay attention?
I did not drive. I
Because
flew into Anaheim.
I'm on my phone the whole time. I don't look out the window. I don't look out the window when I'm in a car.
Oh, what are you saying?
Dude, when you're in a different city or state or whatever, aren't you like, like a
no,
dog?
I'm not a 2-year-old.
I'm like a dog with my head out the window. I look at different stores and different things. I love to see other things. What?
Put that on your grave. Scott B. Love to see other things.
It's true though. It's true. You know, when I go to a different town, I go to the supermarkets. I like to explore. I like to see stores that we don't have here. Why don't you like those things?
It's because I'm still in the United States. It's Anaheim, California. I'm so sorry that I wasn't sitting there being like, oh,
but they have California.
What is California like?
They have California Highway Patrol there.
Okay, I'm not sitting out the window looking for the police.
Why?
That's weird.
No, it's not. I think it's fun.
Okay.
All right.
I saw a police car, but
you don't know which one, what jurisdiction it was?
It wasn't on a motorcycle.
No, it could have been a car. They've cruisers.
Yeah, I didn't see the cruiser. It was the big Chevy Suburban that they usually drive.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
That makes me sad.
No, what are you going to do?
Is it like Disney police?
No.
Oh.
It's so small, it's like they don't really have too much going on there. But I will say I felt so bad because when I was leaving, I wanted to go on the Cars ride, and I bought the Cars ride thing for the group I was with. But then the ride was closed, so it's like 6:15. My flight's at 9 from LAX. So they were like, you need to leave. I'm like, no, I could stay, and maybe we could get on this ride. But anyway, went to customer service, got the refund for that. And then, because Genie Plus was down already, we got the whole thing for free, basically, except the tickets.
Wow, look at you.
But let me tell you, the woman in front of us, that she's probably still arguing with the customer service people, because it was her and her twin, and it was crazy, because she turned around and was like, you got to take them for all that they're worth. And literally, I kid you not,
I hate those people.
right behind her, it's like another head form, and she's like, yeah, take it for everything that they're worth. And it was her exact face. I'm like, what the hell is going on? She's like, we screenshotted all the rides that we couldn't go on. We're going to get 13 free fast passes. I'm like, you're not, but that's great for you to think that.
I hate people. I really do. There are people in this world that are just set out to they're like, you know what, we're going to screw them.
To nickel and dime everything.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
No, I was just like, what can I get for free type person?
Yeah, I was fine to get just the free money that I spent because I wasn't going to be able to use it. Or the money that I spent, I was willing to get a refund for that. Okay. It was like $70, but I wanted those $70 back. But Elizabeth, who I was with, was like, no, you need to tell him about the Genie thing. And she spoke up for me, and then we got an additional $200 back.
Wow.
I know.
Look at you. See, I'm not that good at speaking up when I'm trying to, I don't know.
I just didn't want to feel like I was taking advantage.
Right. I don't want to be, excuse me, also, there was that I bought.
Exactly. And I had such a great day, and we did get to go on so many rides regardless of it.
Yeah.
So it just, to me, I was like, I still had a wonderful day, but you know what? It was wonderful, and I have an extra $200 in my pocket. So
good for you.
Yeah. I loved it. It was a great time.
See, now I want to take Cooper to Universal Studios because she's never been.
I want to go. So I haven't been in at least 10 years.
They still have Jaws. They still have
No, I thought they got rid of Jaws.
Really?
Yeah. Are you talking about California or
California?
Hollywood. Or Orlando.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of the old stuff.
Yeah, they do. They still have the old train station with the gas truck that blows up, and they all have the Psycho House. It's all the same stuff, but it's timeless. You know, and I want to take Cooper there. She would absolutely love it.
And they have the Nintendo World.
I don't know anything about that.
That looks really cool. Did I tell you I'm going back to Japan?
No. Are you going to...
You can't find it. Don't kid yourself.
Are you going to get us some cereals?
Duh.
Time for Andrew cereal from Japan.
Can't wait to break that out again.
I'm going to go to Tokyo Disney. I'm going to go to Tokyo Disney Sea. I might even do Universal in Osaka.
There is such a thing?
Yes.
Like Universal?
Yes.
Osaka?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know.
Interesting.
I'm hoping to get to go there.
Why are you going back to Japan? Why wouldn't you explore some other part of the world that you haven't been to yet?
I would love to go back to New Zealand or Australia.
But why back to? Why don't you go to places you haven't been? You're you're
what?
I don't know. You're a fairly seasoned guy. You could travel the world. Why go back to places?
Because last time
I do
went
comfortable
for
places
a week,
too. Yeah.
and this time I get almost 2 full weeks. And I'm going to go over the summer vacation, so I'm going to spend more time in a lot of the different cities I didn't get to before, or experience more of Tokyo. I really didn't get to see enough of it.
Oh, I mean, it's a big world. Lots of places.
It is the biggest. I think Tokyo is the biggest metropolis on Earth.
Metropolis.
Yeah, it's that big.
Is that what it's called? A metropolis?
Yes, because it spans so much space and there's so many people living there.
I thought metropolis was just some thing that they
Superman?
use in cartoons.
I will say there's this really lame guy.
One guy?
Yes. When I tell you it off air, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that guy sucks. But he always posts things being like, woke up in Metropolis this morning, referring to New York. And I'm like, shut up.
Or the Big Apple.
Ugh. Gross. Hold on. Metropolis.
Is it an actual place? I bet there's a Metropolis, Tennessee. I'm sure there's some state that has the city called Metropolis.
Oh, so hold up. The Tokyo metropolitan area, which includes Tokyo and nearby prefectures, is the world's most populous metropolitan area with 40.8 million residents as of 2023.
Okay.
It's the second largest metropolitan economy in the world after New York City.
But what's the definition of metropolis?
So if you look at it on a map, that's literally how big it is.
That's cool, but what's the definition of metropolis? Is it a real thing? Because, I've heard of Metroplex. That's isn't that in Texas or something?
That's a movie theater.
No, I think that they...
A metropolis is a large city or conurbation.
I don't know.
That just sounds foul. Which is a significant economic, political, and cultural area for a country or region and an important hub for regional or international connections, commerce, and communications.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Tokyo is the world's most populous.
So like a hub.
New York has garnered the nickname Metropolis to describe the city in the daytime in popular culture.
I don't know, dude. Anyway, let's go over to what were you making fun of me for? Okay. So in the next Serial Killers, Andrew's going to make fun of me for being on Foursquare back in the day.
Oh yeah,
but everybody was.
But what if we go to commercial first? We'll be back right after this.
Da, 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 da.
And we're back.
Look, it was 12 minutes on both of them, so you're good. So you can remember that. But yeah, so years ago,
there was an app called Foursquare.
Yeah,
where you would check into places.
Does it still exist?
I think it does. Why don't you try and log in?
I don't have the app anymore.
Download it.
I'm not downloading it. Yesterday, actually, a bunch of memories came up on Facebook that I became mayor of some places of the Plainview Diner, which is now out of business.
Sad.
But I was the mayor, and I think I left as the mayor.
Wow.
I think they closed down, and I was still the mayor.
Wow.
Right? I even have a mayor T-shirt.
Super cool.
You know that?
They would send you T-shirts.
I have I'm going to wear it tomorrow.
Please don't.
Okay.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
What?
So Foursquare would send T-shirts?
Pretty sure I bought it.
You bought a T-shirt that said you were the mayor of the Plainview Diner?
No. It's just,
what?
It's just a T-shirt that had the icon, the mayor icon on it. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. You'll see.
Can you show me what the icon looks like?
I don't remember.
Just type in mayor icon.
It was a crown. It was like a king crown.
And so, if I'm trying to understand the psychology of this,
yes,
you would check in for what reason?
Just to be cool.
Okay.
You know?
So checking into just say the Plainview Diner for
right.
4 days that week, you would be like, yeah, gotta check in, gotta get these. Did you get points?
It was that was it.
So how did it work? It
was a 3-point crown.
No, I know, but how did it work? Did you get something for it? Would they give you loyalty points?
No, you would just be cool. You would have bragging rights because other people would check in. I'd be like, Scott B is mayor here, and they'd be like, oh, I know that guy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's definitely awesome.
So I was probably mayor of maybe a dozen places at once.
That's insane.
Because did you remember when people used to play that, what was that, Pokemon Go thing?
Yeah.
So that was me on Foursquare. Every place I would be, I'm on the LIE at exit 47. There is no exit 47. At exit 46, check in. I would check in everywhere.
That's
everywhere.
just insane to me. Why did you want people to know you were at all these places?
It was all the rage at that point. It wasn't letting people know I was there. I was just on the actual app. It would say I was there. You know?
What a simple app when you think of it. It literally would just take your GPS.
Yep.
And they just made people be like, oh, yeah. Just check in.
So what do you think? That was maybe like 8 years ago or so?
Oh, more than that.
8 to 10?
Yeah.
Because if you live on Long Island,
Longer than that, actually, because I was in college when that was
I think it was probably
big.
10 years ago. If you live on Long Island and if you frequent or ever go to Adventureland, the park in Farmingdale, the amusement park, and if you get on the train that takes you around the whole park, as you're coming around on the train, you'll see there's an old sign that they haven't removed that said, check in on Foursquare. And it's still there. Just before you pass the arcade, it's on the right-hand side. Look for it. You'll laugh and think of me.
And what's crazy...
And realize I was the mayor of it at one point.
I just don't understand what its use was.
Nothing. Nothing has any use. Nothing has any use. People just want to be a part of things.
Yeah,
that's all.
That one just confuses me. And then Facebook just basically was like, yeah, you could check in places now.
Yeah.
And then it eliminated the need for it.
That's it. I don't even know if it's still a thing.
Checking in?
No. Foursquare.
Oh.
So, all right, so I'm going to go to my app store right now.
I will die of laughter if you could still check into your Foursquare.
Well, let's see. Well, I don't know. I don't know what my password is.
Something tells me it's one of the ones that you use frequently.
No, it's not even here anymore. Foursquare by City Guide. Okay, so City Guide bought them up, and now it's just like a review site or something like that.
Please download it.
No.
Why?
Because it's not the same thing. It's not checking in anymore.
Yeah, but
it's restaurants and bars nearby.
No, but it will keep everything in there.
Nope. I don't need any more stuff.
Oh my God, I can't.
So many apps. I have so many.
Okay.
I mean, my kids have more, but it tells me the ones I haven't used in like 5 years, and I got to get rid of them.
Are your kids using Temu?
Bro, I'm just about to get 10 free items. I literally just did it an hour ago. Look, I'm still stocking my cart.
Can you buy me something?
But I can't figure out how to search for things. It only tells me what I should buy.
Okay, so I want to get the document case that's fireproof.
Okay, my friend.
Oh.
Okay, so he needed a microphone, okay, because he's also in the biz. And
oh God.
No.
The biz.
So look, this microphone, this professional microphone is $3,700 if you buy it from like the real place, and on Temu it's $29,000. And he bought it, and he said that even professional audio people cannot tell the difference.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, buy it now before they're gone.
So you're buying it?
No, I don't need it.
Well, what if you bought it and then we could do ball chats at home?
Look, there it is.
Wouldn't that be great if you had that at your home and then we could ball chat from home?
I have microphones at home already.
So then why don't we do ball chats from home? Because we're just talking and I could record it on Zoom and
because
we'd be
when
great.
I'm home, I'm doing things. It's no more work when I'm at home.
Oh my God, you're doing things.
Once
What do you think anybody does?
Look, once I'm home, I'm doing laundry. I'm taking care of the kids.
Great.
I'm trying to nap. It never works. And it's making dinner. I don't have time to sit and record when I'm home.
But if you were,
that's my home time.
But if you were home at, say, 11:30, like you could have left after this.
Why can't we just do it here then?
Because you have to go home because the dog is pooping all over the floor, according to you.
I got to go. I'm not even kidding. And I have a haircut today, too. I told you I needed to leave.
Yeah, at 12.
I need a little few more minutes.
A little few more minutes?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I have to check my Waze app and see how long it's going to take me to get home now.
You have to check in on Foursquare at the barber?
No.
Scott B is getting a fresh haircut at Supercuts.
I have to, hold on. Let's see how long it's... Right now, it's an hour and 18 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not good. So I have to leave very shortly.
Okay, so do you want me to just end it?
I don't know. We've only.
You sounded like the Bluetooth connecting device.
What?
Where when you get something from Temu, where it's like, oh, you didn't get a Sonos speaker, you got a Sponos speaker.
Yeah,
and then when it connects to Bluetooth, you have that woman that goes, the Bluetooth device is a connecting.
Is it how she talks?
Yes. You've never, and it's usually the same tone every time. It's like dun 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 dun, and it's then the woman comes on and she goes, the Bluetooth device is a connecting.
No.
As if she's like questioning it.
So far we've gotten one Temu package in the house. Cooper tries to share her Temu code with everybody so she can get free stuff, and I'm not buying it. But this time I spun the wheel and I got 100% off 6 items. I'm very excited.
Wait,
okay.
This is it.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
That's
like,
what plays on every product that you buy that's like a knockoff.
But she's like taking a breath right in the middle of
the
it.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
That's very funny. I've never heard that before in my life. Well, that's because I don't buy fake stuff. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
about
if you-
to.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have Temu, then you definitely
I'm
are.
about to. I don't understand how you get like this crazy windproof
It's a
umbrella
scam
for $1.27.
for sure,
Yeah.
or something's up
Something's definitely up.
because
It's all stolen merchandise.
they got me on an ad being like, same thing, 10 free gifts. Then it was like, okay, enter the redemption code. So I just kept clicking copy. Nothing was copying. And so I'm like, well, I don't really need this that bad.
You know what I think their whole site is? I think their whole site is storage containers that are pirated off of ships and ones that fall into the ocean on rocky waters, and they just go recover everything.
So actually what it is they're just going through Alibaba directly to there.
Isn't
and
he
instead
like
of
the god of something?
No, it's the site that I make my koozies on.
Oh.
But they basically are going to Alibaba. And then instead of like going to say someone like us to sell the products to, Temu just buys a ton of that and then just sells directly to you. So they're buying the stuff directly from there and then just selling it cheap.
Isn't it kind of like that everything crazy value savings store?
Pretty much.
Where they just buy all the overstock and the returns from Target and Amazon?
Yeah, I mean, they're not buying, like, again, if you buy a Bluetooth speaker, they're getting the budget one, buying like 100,000 of them, and then it's so cheap anyway because they're buying it that cheap.
Okay, my problem is anything from these knockoff sites, which Temu is,
Yeah.
that has a cord of any kind, I do not want to plug into my wall. I'm afraid that it is going to explode while I'm not there. It's just,
And then as your house is burning up,
Yes.
you'll just hear the woman, the Bluetooth device is successfully connected.
that's right. That's right. Because none of their electronic stuff is UL listed. None of it.
What is
What's
UL
that?
listed? Yeah, what is that?
Really? Any electronic device that is
Oh, hold up. We'll be back right after this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Connected successfully. And we're back!
So any electronic device, I don't know if it has to be made in the U.S. or if it's sold in the U.S., must be tested by Underwriters Laboratory.
Okay.
That way you know that it's safe. And if you look on your little plug or the back of the device, it says UL in a circle. That's their little logo. It's almost like Consumer Reports tested it.
Oh, I've
but
seen
it's,
those.
It's Underwriters Laboratory,
Yeah.
and they test all these electronic devices to make sure when you plug it into the wall that it's not going to overheat the wiring and your house is going to go on
Explode.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of want to look for that.
Yeah. I don't know if and also, is Cooper on this, or Ashley
Yes.
on this side of TikTok or Instagram Reels where it's like people with just the most like unnecessary things in their kitchen where it's like, oh, look at how they live. And like they'll enter the house and then they'll have like a bucket that they put their shoes in that like UV radiates them.
Gotta
and
have
they take
that.
them out.
Gotta have
and
it.
then they have like something, then they'll be making like 16 different vegetables. So they throw them all in a pot and then throw this like thing that bubbles to like get the bubbles out. And then they have like a 3-stacker fryer cooker thing. And
Yeah, so cool. We have to have it. Dad, look. Can we get this?
it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of things that you don't actually need. And don't even get me started about these Stanley cups. Why are you buying a lid to go over your Stanley that has like all these chips that you could do?
because they leak.
That's what?
Do you know that these expensive Stanleys, unless you buy this special thing for it, you knock it over, it leaks everywhere.
Oh wow.
You spend $60 on a freaking cup, and it leaks when it falls
Well,
over.
it's so dumb that you have to. People are buying charms and little backpacks for them. It's like, where did we as a country go wrong?
Some idiot on TikTok probably did something, and some idiot kid saw it and sent it to all the other idiot kid friends, and there we go. Now that people are fighting like
Now
cabbage.
it's Coquette.
That's right. Now it's Coquette. People are fighting like Cabbage Patch dolls at Target for the red and pink ones. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I just don't get it. It's if you need a koozie for it, our beer-sized koozies from Koozie Kings, or sorry, Brew Pants, do fit them. Search Brew Pants on Amazon.
Okay, not an ad. But also, please do that so I can get them the hell out of my garage.
They are out of your garage.
No, they're not. I got 7 more coming today. I saw the UPS numbers.
Well, listen, it's because Amazon
They don't
decided
understand.
to ship it weird.
Please, don't worry. We don't
So
have
then
to.
don't bring it up.
Don't need to air
Well,
our
then
dirty
don't
laundry.
bring it up.
Don't need to air the dirty laundry
Okay,
here.
they're great. Then we're not bringing
Okay?
it up.
Well, you brought up the koozies.
Yeah, it's because they fit Stanley cups.
Guess what? Ice stays in Stanley cups for 2 weeks. Don't need your damn koozie for it.
Well, yeah, you do, because if you don't, then you're just walking around obnoxiously like throwing your stupid metal thing around.
Do you know that Stanleys have been around since like the 60s and 70s? And now all of a sudden they're all the rage.
And for me, I don't like straws in those things. They are moldy, disgusting breeding grounds for diseases.
Hey, you want to know something? That's why I use styrofoam. Disposable. Bye.
Know what I just do?
How dare you with the landfills? I just use disposable cups, dude. I don't care.
I get a nice,
Nope.
whatever my water vessel is, and I just get a paper cup and I just pour it in there.
Yes.
And it's great.
Paper cups.
Yeah. I don't need to drink straight from the bottle with the straw. People don't realize that you have to clean that.
That's right.
Like, you really have to clean that.
I put it in the dishwasher for them.
There is mold growing in those
And you
things.
have to take it apart.
It's disgusting.
If you have the little cap,
Yes.
you pop that little spinny thing out because mold grows underneath
You
there.
have to clean that, like, at least once or twice
A week.
like a month.
A week. I put
Yeah,
it in the
ugh.
dishwasher once a week at least.
So your girls are Stanley girls.
They are Stanley girls.
Wow.
Yep.
Do you have the charms and the nameplates?
I mean,
and...
Cooper does. Cooper has a engraved with Sawyer's face on hers.
That's insane.
It is insane.
I don't even want to know how much that costs.
I don't know. She got it for the holidays.
The laser engraving of
Yep.
the dog in there.
Yep, and she's got the topper thing and the little
So
don't
preppy
spill
aesthetic.
thing. Oh, it's so coquette. I'm so coquette now. She's so coquette.
I'm telling you, I really need to find this Gen Z video.
I'm going to tell her. Listen to me. You cannot say the word coquette again until you can spell it.
Love that.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell her you can't say words unless you can spell them. Hey, Dad, how do you spell car? What?
She doesn't know how to spell car.
You can't speak anymore. I want you to spell speak from now on. From now on. FROMNOWON. From now on, I want you to spell everything. I want to decode what you're saying by spelling.
What if you just get her a whiteboard and she just lifts it up?
I want to get her a speak and spell. Remember those
fun.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little
Yep.
tablets before tablets.
That's right.
Yeah. Fun. So
Okay.
coquette.
It is so coquette. How do
Yeah.
you spell coquette?
COQUETTE.
Isn't that croquette?
No, there'd be an R in there.
Isn't
for
a croquette like a crochette's like a flaky pastry thing, right?
Oh my God, they're the best. So those are. I'm
What
just
is
thinking about it
coquette?
now.
Can you look it up, please?
Coquette. So
What's the definition?
Jackie sent me something the other day
So
where it was
dumb.
like, "Oh, here's coquette."
Can we make up a word? Can we make up a
No,
word?
coquette is French, so it's already been a word.
I get it, but why are the kids using it? That replaced preppy. Everything was preppy. Now it's coquette.
Coquette aesthetic.
Oh, here we go.
It's soft, hyper feminine. So it's like when you see something that's like ultra, like I could say like, "Lucky's so coquette" in that Berry Swirl Lucky Charms.
Hold on. ASMR.
Well, they are saying that kids are like very twitchy now, like little kids.
Oh, you think?
From watching and so much like hyper fast
Yeah,
stuff.
come to my house. That's what goes on in my house.
I will say, eating dinner with Cooper that day, she was kind of like, you'd be in the middle of talking and she'd be like, "Well, that's not very coquette." And it would be like, so we're dancing too? Like,
Dude, this generation, seriously, I don't want to sound like an old man, but it is just like, I don't know.
the attention span, I'm not sure where it is.
I cannot imagine being a teacher for tweens right now in this world.
I just remember having like the fear of God instilled in me if my cell phone was like anywhere present in the classroom.
I'm sorry, you had cell phones when you were in class?
Yeah.
Okay, they weren't even invented yet for me.
Okay, well, cool. Anyway, back to what I was saying. But mine were still flip phones, and they weren't like iPhones. They were still pretty dumb. You could text and make phone calls. That's about it. And if you press the internet button, you were getting sued. Not sued, but my parents would be like, "Why is there $70,000 bill?"
The Nextel button?
Well, they always kept it in the center too, and I never understood the stupid internet button. But anyway, yeah, you were never allowed to take your phone out, and now it seems like you're allowed to bring your phone to school. Just make sure it's on silent.
Yeah, no, my kids can't have it in the classroom. At least in the middle school, they can't.
They-
They'll stay in the locker.
Need to come out with the bags that they have for what is it? For like concerts.
Yes, yep.
They need to do that in every classroom.
It's funny you say that because now some of the high school classrooms have it's almost like a shoe rack. It's hanging on the wall with numbers on it, and you have to stick your phone in there when you come in.
Genius.
No distractions.
Genius.
Love that.
You need it.
Yes, you do.
But the problem is if they have laptops, then they could still get their text messages that way.
Right. Well, this was me. Let's see. I'm going to see what this sounds like because this was me in my classroom. Oh, come on with your stupid ad. Oh God. Why is everything ads? Ads.
Capitalism, bro.
Yeah. Here, this was me in school. Let's see. Come on.
Are you watching some like weird old
Yeah.
man with a beeper?
Yeah. Yes. Here. 90s. Why won't it go on?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was my classroom. The teacher's like, "Who's beeping? Who's beeping? Can I go to the bathroom? You don't want to go to the bathroom. You want to go to the payphone."
That's insane.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to go to a payphone and call someone.
It's like Superman.
Yeah. Wow.
Although the phone booth vanished long before really I was in school.
By the time I was in senior year, I still had a flip phone because it wasn't until my freshman year that I got the BlackBerry Pearl. Loved that BlackBerry Pearl.
I still have my BlackBerry, you know that.
Or maybe I had the BlackBerry Storm.
I have to look and see which one I have. It's sitting on my night table. I use it every morning as an alarm.
I had the BlackBerry Storm, which was like once iPhone came out, and they were like, "Oh, iPhones, everything." BlackBerry was like, "What if the screen was a giant button?" And so you would physically click the screen down.
Button. Is that what it said?
But the problem is, it was like
Cracked.
made by BlackBerry, so it was like a little jankety. And sometimes the screen, because there was like a haptic something that wasn't working, all of a sudden your finger would touch it, and it would just go.
Look, that was the technology of the time. BlackBerry was all the rage, and you were nothing if you didn't have one.
Yeah.
It started off as like the business thing. That was your little computer on the go. You know.
I think there's got to be a phone coming soon that's going to challenge iPhone.
I don't.
They got to have a Coquette phone. Let Gen Z attack.
I just
phones.
some lady that she made a rotary cell phone. Did you see that?
No.
I saw it yesterday. And she made it as part of some kind of a contest, but they're going to make it now. It's like a flip phone, and it's got a rotary dial on the front of it.
I'm telling you,
I don't know how the hell it works.
Those Samsung flip phones, I want one so bad.
Those foldable things?
I want a foldable flip phone so bad. They are so cool.
So get one.
I can't because then I lose my blue bubble.
I get you.
But iPhone is allowing,
I
they're
thought
like, they have to fix
now.
everything.
They're starting it now?
Yeah, they're switching it up. So then what's going to happen is like they can't be like, oh, you're a green bubble anymore.
Right.
Like they're making more features in the texting.
So Jeff
they're
is not
behind.
going to ruin it from now on?
No, they're switching it.
Oh, good.
And if that's the case and it really becomes something where it's like, oh, I'm not ostracized and I could still be in my group chats and not have much change, I will be getting that phone.
Let's switch gears for 1 second. Real quick before we go, I just want to thank our friend Jill.
Okay.
Jill sent us this book because I guess a couple of episodes ago, she's in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. I guess a few episodes ago we were talking about cats and bodegas. Remember you?
Oh, yeah.
So she sent us this book from her classroom called Bodega Cat.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Could I give this to my godchild?
I would like to read it first, and then you can.
Well, we're going to be reading Bodega Cat.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take this to the school because I go read at the elementary school every year for PARP. So
Once a year?
Once a year. So I'm going to take this with me. I'll read Bodega Cat, then you can have it.
What's up? My name is Chip, and I'm the boss of this bodega. Do you read it like this?
Yes. Well, no. This is how I read it. All the kids sit in front in a big semicircle. And I'm like, well, you see, it's a neighborhood store that sells a little of everything you could need. Sodas, we got them. Candy, cookies, chips, check, and check. Cereal, yep. So, a lot of people don't have bodegas in other parts of the country, so it's just a little corner store. That's what
I'm
that
going to
is.
give this to Tiana, and she's going to love it.
Well, I'm gonna read it
After
to the
you
kids
read
first,
it.
then you can have it. Thank you so much, Jill. It's very sweet of you.
Thank you, Jill.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I had this book in my classroom and thought I would share. My students love it. Keep the episodes coming as you make my long car rides much more bearable.
Aw, thank you.
Stay well.
We have the best listeners ever.
We do. All right. With that being said, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Bowl Chat. Happy to bring it to you. Sorry we missed a few. Our apologies, but life sometimes gets in the way.
Life.
Kids.
Not the cereal. Yeah.
Not the cereal. Very good. Oh, if I had He Likes It, I'd play it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you on Monday with an all-new Serial Killers.
He likes it!
You know how loud that was? That
Very.
just blew everybody's speaker out.
Thanks so much for listening, and until Monday,
Say clink, Andrew.
clink.
Cute. Just in
coquette.
time.
So
That was
coquette.
very coquette.